Pokemon Violet is the video game equivalent of the online trend. She's a 10, but... See, there's a game here that nails the core of what makes Pokemon fun, but it's buried under layers of bugs, glitches, and poor game design choices. This is my second playthrough of Violet, and I set a few restrictions on myself to make this playthrough more interesting, and to keep my attention through the interminable, unskippable dialogue sequences. See my previous video in this series for more about that. Now, I am not good at Pokemon, okay? I am not good at any video game, really. So this isn't a Nuzlocke run or any other sort of difficult challenge. But here are a few of the ground rules that I set for myself with this playthrough. Number 1. No using my starter for storyline content. I picked Fuecoco because after seeing the evolutions of the 3 starter Pokemon, Fuecoco is the least bad option. But I'm not to use her for beating gyms, Team Star, or Titans. Number 2. No Pokemon in my main team that were in my main team on my first playthrough. That rules out Haxorus, Houndstone, Tinkaton, Garganacl, Toxicroak, and Lucario. And number 3, I am going to attempt to complete the Gym Badges, Elite Four, and Champion storyline before any of the Titans or Team Star. So here's my current team. I do use Scyther in my lead position when I'm not doing story content, so I can take advantage of False Swipe to catch Pokemon. I feel fairly confident that this team can take me through the Champion. And in fact, I snagged my first 3 Gym Badges fairly quickly. I had to be careful to avoid the Titans in a couple areas, but overall it felt like a very good order to do things in. And then I ran into this, outside the Team Star Fire Base. I was worried I'd have to go over to the west side of Paldea and hit Medali as my next gym, but then I found this neat little workaround down near the coast. It makes me wonder why that barrier is even there to begin with. It's just another minor little annoyance, one of many that Pokemon Violet throws in your path. So I was able to get to Levincia and sweep Iono's team with my Jigglypuff. I know that the gyms get harder after this, but this is a good sign for my 4th gym badge. At this point, I may consider EV training one or more of my mainline Pokemon, but I'm not sure yet. In the past, I didn't start that process until I was prepping for the Elite Four. Now, by skipping the Titans, Miraidon has fewer options for traversing the world map, but I've actually found that to be very freeing. Roaming around, trying to find pathways to get to where I want to go, makes this game feel more like a grand adventure than what I remember from my previous playthrough, when I would run, jump, glide, and climb directly to my destination. I know that this will probably seem like heresy to some of you watching this, but by removing these traversal abilities and forcing myself to navigate the world with Miraidon's basic movement mode, Pokemon Violet has become the chill, laid-back, open-world adventure that I wanted out of Breath of the Wild. At this point, the only gym that I'm worried about being able to reach is Alfornada in South Province, Region 6, but I'll leave it for last and burn that bridge when I get to it. Join me in my next video in my series about learning to love Violet to see how that works out. Thanks for watching.